Hi, and welcome to a new episode of Soul Infused Monday. Every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, today live from the Turks and Caicos Islands, where I live. It's extremely hot. I would be curious where you are, actually. And how you start your day sets the tone for the day. Like how you, in what energy, with what attitude, with what approach you start your day will set the tone for the rest of the day. And for the same as for the week. Like how you start your week, how you start your Monday will set the tone for the rest of the week. So the Soul Infused Monday show is really here to help you start your week in a positive way, in an insightful way, in a soul infused way, and set the tone for the rest of the week. So welcome. I'm excited that you're here. And today I'm going to talk about how to unhook, how to detach from drama, from stuck energy, from emotions, from anything that's kind of keeps you locked in or heavy or unmotivated. And I'm sharing this today with you because I always want to provide something that's practical, that's something that we deal with on a daily basis. And I woke up this morning. Oh, let me ask you this. Like, do you have sometimes days where you wake up in the morning and you feel like, oh, I don't want to get up. I don't feel like getting up. I feel unmotivated. Like you just don't. You wake up and you don't feel very energized and passionate. You just feel like, oh, leave me alone. I don't want to do anything today. I don't want to do anything. I don't feel motivated. Do you ever feel this way? Let me know. Put a comment below, and put a comment below anyway that I know you are here. You hear me. You see me. Send me a hello. And let me know if you ever have days where you wake up and you really don't want to get up, okay? I'm sure. I mean, we are all the same. I'm sure there's no person on the planet who has never woken up like that. Why I'm asking you this, or why I chose the topic for today, is because I woke up this morning this way. I woke up this morning and I felt like super unmotivated. I felt like kind of heavyish. I felt like I didn't want to do anything. I knew I had things to do and I wanted certain things to do, but I felt like I just don't want to do anything. I don't feel like it. I don't have the energy. And in the past, without the tools and the shift and the inner work, I would have really stayed stuck there. I would maybe have not gotten out of bed. I wouldn't have showed up. I wouldn't have known or understood that, what I do matters and it's important that I show up instead of just staying in bed. The emotions would have been too strong. They would have overtaken me. The energy would have overtaken me and I would have been stuck in it. So I wanted to share with you what I do. Some of it we can do together. And obviously, depending on where you are in your journey, depending on how much work and how much energy work you've done, these things will be easier for you to apply, or they will be difficult for you to apply. It really depends. You cannot not do the inner work if you really want to set yourself free to wake up in the morning and feel great and to feel like you live on purpose. You feel inspired, you feel motivated, and you really get up every day feeling that you have something important to give and you really want to share that. Okay, so yes, this does happen. Yes, Karen, it does happen. I'm sure it does happen to some of you. So let me ask you guys, just because you're here, when that happens to you in the morning, like what do you usually do? Like how do you overcome it? How do you get over it? Or maybe you don't. Like maybe you stay stuck. So share a little bit with me so that I can take some of your pointers so that I can help you more individually, because I always love to incentivize and to give some extra coaching for those people who show up live, because that you are showing up live here today is just showing that you're showing up. So I want to acknowledge you for showing up. Okay. From an energetic perspective, I want to give you an overview. When I say something about unhook or detach, from an energetical perspective, that's basically what we're doing. Our energy system, or our being, like we are all beings of energy, and we have certain energy centers called the chakras, and we have 7 main chakras in our body. And the lower chakras, like the first, second, third, including part of the fourth, we call them like more the instinctual chakras. They are more emotional. Often when we feel stuck, heavy, unmotivated, or very emotional, often or most of the time, the lower chakras are active. And the more you do the inner work, the more you peel off the layers, the more you clear and heal the wounds from the past from an energetical perspective, the better energy can flow, and the more you get in connection with the essence of your true inner self. Because we are often clouded with emotions, beliefs, conditioning, expectations from the outside, expectations from the inside. So there's such a accumulation of stuff around us that we often don't see clear. And when I say see clear, that comes from your third eye. So one of a really important chakra for you to open up and awaken is your third eye, because that's the part that's going to allow you to rise up higher, to a higher frequency, to a higher perspective, where you are not in the mud, you are not a victim of these emotions or the drama that is going on in your life, you are above of it. And it's actually very mechanical from an energetical perspective. And when I talk about unhooking, it's literally the first thing you want to do when you feel like that. And it doesn't have to be only in the morning. Maybe there's something right now in your life. It can be something small or it can be something big. And I would encourage you to choose one thing so that you can experience it and work on it right here while you're watching this, while you're here live with me or while you're watching the replay. So do you have something in your life right now that is creating you some anxiety or some heaviness, or you're unmotivated, or just something that you're dealing with? A pain, a sadness, or just a feeling of stuckness. Okay, so choose that for this show today, to do something with it. And take a breath. And you know I keep repeating this, but the breath is one of the most important and most powerful tools you have available, and it's available for you for free all the time. Okay? So take a nice deep breath. Take a nice deep breath. And the first thing you want to do is you just acknowledge how you feel. You don't want to judge it. You don't want to get rid of it. You take a deep breath right now. And you acknowledge and accept how you feel. And it can be simple as saying, I feel some sadness in my heart. Or I feel somehow stuck. I don't even know why. Or I'm angry. Whatever is going on. The one important piece is so that you take ownership and responsibility for how you feel. So if you catch yourself saying, I'm angry because this person did this to me, then you give your power away. So you want to take your power back in and say, I feel a certain way. And you want to acknowledge and accept that. And you take a deep breath. Okay. So it's the first step to really unhook is to realize what's there to unhook from. Does that make sense? Okay. So take another breath. So whatever you are feeling, you acknowledge and accept it. And then check in, where in your body do you feel it? And don't worry about if you don't find it right away or if you don't have the right answer. It's practice. It's practice and continuous and consistent looking in and shifting. But for now, feel where you feel it. Maybe your anxiety is more in your solar plexus. Maybe your sadness is in the heart. Maybe you feel stuck in your base or in your shoulders. Like, just tune in for a moment and check in. And then you take another breath. Okay. In general, usually, and you can send me a comment if you have a different experience or if you have a question, when we feel a heaviness or a stuckness, it's usually more in our lower chakras. So we want to shift the energy, okay, by first acknowledging it and accepting it and breathing through it. And if you do that, and if you give yourself permission and allowance and time to feel it, even though it might be uncomfortable, that will allow you to expand, and that will allow you already to shift a little bit. Yeah, and give yourself space. Okay. And then you want to rise above it. And by unhooking, I mean, imagine the center here on your third eye. Okay, the energy center, the third eye. And the third eye has a lower part and an upper part. Every chakra has that, but we don't have to go into too much detail here. And it's, it's a complex system. But I want to give you an overview and something that you can practice on, okay? So the next step would be, and you can close your eyes for this if you want to. You take a nice deep breath, you focus on your third eye, and you breathe the energy up. You breathe the energy up, and even though you keep your eyes closed and you keep the back of your neck straight, you imagine as if you would look upward to the upper part of your forehead with your eyes closed. And you take a breath. And you keep focusing on bringing the energy upwards, up to the upper part of your third eye. And you just keep breathing. And you can even imagine that there's a string on top of your head that is pulling you upwards. So you're sitting in real vertical alignment. And you let it move upwards. You might have to do it a little bit longer if you're not used to this or you haven't done it before. So keep breathing up. Keep focusing on the upper third eye. And you can keep your eyes closed and just feel into it. And then you can imagine, literally, that's what happens energetically. It's like when we feel heavy, unmotivated, or some stuck, that energy center hooks into our lower third eye and it keeps us kind of locked, So energetically, when we are heavy or in very strong emotions, like our energy system gets like this a little bit. We collapse into it and we stay stuck in that energy. And from that perspective, it feels we don't see above it, right? It's like having your head under the water or having your head above the water, okay? And let me know if you have any questions so far and if this makes sense, okay? And then you get up again in alignment. You sit up nice and straight. You can close your eyes again, keep them closed. Focus on the top of your head. Imagine that string pulling you upwards, nice and strong. And with your eyes closed, you turn them up and you focus your energy onto the upper part of your third eye. It's the upper part of your forehead. Relax the muscles on your face. Take a nice deep breath. And if this is something you're not used to do, it might feel a little bit strenuous on your eye muscles. So you want to really relax as much as possible and see it as a muscle training. Anything new that you're doing will take some time. And keep breathing upwards. Yeah, keep your eyes closed. Stay in vertical alignment. Keep breathing and focus your awareness upwards. And take another breath. Take another breath. And literally imagine you unhook from that part, from that lower part that you felt, the emotion or the sadness. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be gone. It just means you are above it and you unhook from the drama around it, from the intensity around it. And take another breath. Okay. And let me know how this feels right now. Leave a comment, a very short comment. Is it working? If yes, how does it feel? Is it not working? How does it feel? Leave a comment so that I can help you even take a step further. And keep breathing upwards. Keep breathing upwards. Keep unhooking. It's like you unhook that energy that comes from your belly or the heaviness that takes over, and it takes over our intuition, it takes over our clarity, our focus, and it gets into a dense, lower vibration of energy. And you want to uplift, you want to unhook, and you want to connect upwards. Okay. Just keep doing it. Don't just listen and watch, just really practice this, even if you don't know if you're doing it right or not, even though you're not feeling it right away. But it's something you can really practice, and it will take time. Like, I often like to compare this with when you learn a new language. Like, when you decide to learn a new language, and you really want to get good at it, and you want to be able to communicate, you want to feel able to have a meaningful conversation, to connect. You will not learn this overnight, and you will not be able to do it if you don't practice and be consistent. So it's the same with the inner transformation, with shifting energy. You get to do the inner work. You get to release the layers. You get to shift your energy. You have to learn it first. Have someone that teaches you, brings you up, and then you have to do the consistent work so that you, in time, know what to do, and it gets easier and easier and easier. And meditation, an energy-based meditation practice, is one of the most powerful tools you can use to shift your energy, to connect deeper within yourself, to feel better about me for a while. You know that I totally suggest and recommend you to have a meditation or energy or breathing practice in the morning, because that's how you set the tone for the rest of the day. Okay, Karen, and you're feeling heaviness in my head, clear mind, tightness in the chest. But tightness in the chest. Okay, two things, they're two different things. Tina, clear mind is great because the tightness in the chest might still be there. There's more work to do. But if you keep doing that and you have a more like a clearer mind, that alone will help you at least to come from a little bit of a different angle than just staying completely only stuck in that intensity. So it's okay to feel that heaviness in your chest. Totally okay. But the difference will be that it's not going to rule everything, and it's not going to be the only thing that's taken over. You're going to have some clarity. You're going to have some higher connection that will help you to find a different solution. Does that make sense, Tina? Let me know. And Carrie, I'm feeling heaviness in my head. When you feel heaviness in your head, that's okay too. You do the same practice. You take a breath. You relax your body. You acknowledge it first, and you still go up to the upper third eye. And you can also imagine when you have heaviness in your head, that's related usually, if you don't feel your lower body, is maybe there's a disconnection. So you want to breathe into your body. And you can do this with me right now while I do this with you too, and everybody can join. So that you come more into your body, that there's more connection between body, heart, and head. But you still can do the same exercise. It's just not from below. However, when I feel into it, I can tell that when you have heaviness in your head, there's something stuck, but there's also something stuck deeper and it's just not flowing, right? So just keep practicing that. Isabel got here late. We'll check out later. Okay, no worries. Turned 50. Okay. Happy birthday, belated birthday. Okay. Take another breath. Okay, do you have any questions about this? That's your chance to ask me any questions you have about what I just shared, okay? Otherwise, I just assume it's all clear, and I will do just a few more minutes, and we will repeat it and shift the energy together, okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, great. Okay, so let's use the last few minutes to anchor this or to just repeat it, because through repetition and consistency is what's going to make a difference in your life. Because the truth is, everybody struggles sometimes. Everybody gets up in the morning and feels like super unmotivated or heavy or sad. We all get hurt sometimes. We all have to deal with really challenging things in our life. We are all the same, you know? So, and there is a way though between staying only in the suffering or in the heaviness, and shifting your energy that you come from a different place so that you can use it to heal, but not to stay stuck. Okay? Okay. So whatever is going on for you, right? Is this a fear? I just read here, Tina, fear of success, stuck in comfort zone. Yeah, we all get it. Yeah. We are all afraid to step outside of our comfort zone. So let's do that for a moment. Tune in whatever you just chose for today for the last 2 minutes. Take a nice deep breath. Imagine for a moment that you're sitting with all of us, you know, like we're creating this energy field together. You relax your body as much as you can, and it's okay to feel fear. It's okay to feel sadness. It's okay to feel stuck. That's all okay. If you approach this in a very self-loving and in a kind and accepting way, instead of judging yourself and trying to push yourself out of it or trying to get rid of it, resistance just creates more resistance. So first of all, acknowledge yourself for where you are. Take a nice deep breath, locate it in your body, and then close your eyes. Sit in nice vertical alignment. Take another breath and raise your energy up to the upper third eye. Take a breath and turn your inner eye. Even though your eyes stay closed and your head stays straight, turn your inner eye up. It's like if you would want to look upwards. And you keep breathing, you relax your base. And you can even take it a step further. You go to the top of your head where the crown chakra is. You open up your crown, the center in top of your head. And if you like, and if you are more advanced, you can go above and go to the crown chakra, above your crown chakra to your higher self, to the essence of the true self, the higher frequency of yourself. You take a nice deep breath and you keep focusing on shifting the energy upwards, shifting to a higher vibration, unhooking from the lower, unhooking from the denser stuff. Okay, take another nice deep breath. And again, if you've not been doing this for a while, it might be a little bit more challenging. If you have been practicing this, you should feel a shift already. So, if you have any last questions, let me know. Let me know how this felt. And if nothing else, let me know and take a moment to write a comment what was the most valuable thing that you get out of this Soul Infused Monday show today? Do me a favor, your feedback is super important, but it's also, tells me, where you need maybe more or maybe less. So please take a moment right now. It's going to take only like a few seconds, and write down what is the most valuable thing you're getting out of this Soul Infused Monday show today. So please do that now. And while you do that, I actually want to announce something really cool. It's kind of like a different topic, but I'm going to have a special guest next Monday live here on the Soul Infused Monday show. And she's a very dear friend and colleague of mine. She is a money clearing expert. And because I know that one of the things that a lot of people in my community also struggle with is how to find the balance between, like abundance and the inner worth and the outer worth, and how to manifest basically more abundance in your life. And she's going to talk about how to clear certain beliefs. And I'm really excited about her being here. I invited her to join us to help you with some of your money blocks. So if you are interested in that, make sure to set a reminder and be there live, because she's going to be there live, and therefore she can also answer some of your questions, and you will get the most out of it. If you have any money blocks, be there Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, great. Okay, the exercise you shared with us. Okay, who else? Like, show up, people. Like, I know that there are more watching. The benefit for you in sharing what was the most valuable thing for you is that you can anchor it more, that you can manifest it more. So it's not only about sharing it for me, it's just really for you to have more clarity. And then when you share it with others, first of all, others can benefit from it as well. This is not only about me, it's not only about you, we are a community to support each other. So don't shy away, don't hide away. Share your insight, because it often helps other people as well. And it helps you to be seen. It helps you to anchor what you've learned and to really take a next step. So just do it. Just leave a comment below and share with me and everybody else what's the most valuable thing. And come back next Monday for a money clearing interview with my good friend Sharina Mayani, and I'm super excited. And for those who've been here live, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for watching the replay. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you again next Monday from the beautiful Turks and Caicos Islands. Much love. Bye-bye.